Hello everybody. Oh, I just realized I don't have my headphones on me. Very professional. No one saw that. Sweet. Okay, what do we have? This is getting some weird sounds. Hopefully that's the mic. Hopefully that doesn't come through on stream. I don't think so. I hope not. Let's just check the mic just in case. Yeah, that's the correct one. Well, anyways, we have just died. I was watching LumiB's stream whilst building. I'm building in the Nether at the moment, doing some Nether bridges. Not paying attention. I went over to spawn to set up a new portal because it was getting a bit annoying, and I fell. Well, I didn't fall. Phantoms knocked me off. It's the exact reason why I don't disable phantom spawning in this world, because they pose a real threat. So yeah, that was a great decision I made. It's fine. We will just spend a little bit of time getting the pickaxe back. Well, the pickaxe and the tools and everything. Just a little bit of time, nothing major. Longest part is getting the levels to get it enchanted again. And then we're going to continue on with the bridging. Do want to get to the tower today because I am leaving for holiday tomorrow, and it would be nice to kind of not wrap a bow around it. It's not going to be finished anytime soon, but yeah, get a little bit more progress done on it. So I'll let these guys reset. And I believe, yeah, I'll need a second pickaxe as well. Joshy's pickaxe they brought me yesterday as a birthday gift is gone. I guess it's fitting because it's not my birthday anymore. So bye-bye birthday axe. Oh, that's another thing. I have to get the boots back. Oh, just another thing that needs to be added to the list. Fine. It's fine. It's very easy to get these things now with this setup. I have the feeling though with villager setups, it is quite tricky to get it right. Like, I don't think there's a setup that you can do really where it makes it effortless. You still have to put the villagers somewhere, you still have to get the resources to get the emeralds. Right, we have 4 pieces of equipment that need unbreaking. And I will be putting mending on this. We will defeat this curse. Silk Touch, I know there's 2 books here, but for some reason I'm reluctant to grab them. Silk Touch for 1, Fortune 3 for the other. You know what? This book I will take. Don't ask me for the reason behind that, because there is none. Respiration not needed. Channeling. Mending. Yes, mending. Hello, mate. Luckily, it's not that expensive. Oh, but I am out of money. Shouldn't take too long. Yesterday I wanted to work a little bit on the skeleton for the shape that I've got in mind, because I've got it fresh in my mind at the moment, and I kind of want it physically in the world, so I don't, because I'm gonna go away for a week. I won't have time to focus on this, or I'll say it like this: I will intentionally not focus on anything channel related. This is meant to be a break, so that I come back refreshed. So all the ideas that are in my head would be nice to have them physically in the world, but we got a bit sidetracked yesterday. I mean, I didn't have the resin to do everything anyway on the skeleton, but yeah, we got a bit sidetracked. I saw Joshy working in the Nether, and what he was doing was a temporary setup. So we have discussed a couple of rules that we want to implement for the Nether travel, but for me at least, it's gonna be a while because it's got a whole design process behind it. You know me, I'm not just gonna make like a 5-wide bridge and call it a day. I'm gonna make it look pretty. So that's what's going on in the Nether. I saw him do that. Hi Death, welcome on in. I saw him working on that, and it got me thinking, you know what? It would speed things up tremendously if we just get something in. It doesn't need to be permanent, just something to speed everything up. Oh, I thought those were iron blocks. Let's grab another anvil. Got that farm repaired quick. My new design is actually good. Ah, sweet. Sometimes it takes a little bit of troubleshooting. Oh, what did I do? Waterlogging a lot of stuff helps. Yes, explosions are a thing. Especially when you're dealing with creepers. It is still weird to me how the creepers saw you, though. Or like how the witches saw you to throw a potion so the creepers would get angry and explode. Complete mystery to me. Silk Touch, Fortune, Feather Falling, that's the boots. Yeah, we should be fine on that. Let's go for more emeralds, because I know efficiency 5 is very expensive upstairs. Now that I'm like getting used to this whole building and know which villagers that I use a lot, and seeing the limits of what this particular setup can do, I think I want to switch some villagers around. But that's going to be a whole undertaking, so I am not doing that anytime soon. The next focus point is the Kelp Tower, the skyscraper. Well, all of the skyscrapers really. And then after that, I'm fully planning on switching gears, switching back over to the Forever SMP, and starting on the big build there. I do have books. So we need 4. I miscounted. I need 4. So we need another Unbreaking and Mending. Unbreaking. I'm this guy's best customer. And where was Mending? Here we go. So that's another one. And then we want, yes, efficiency 5. We want 4 of them. Riptide, Looting, Loyalty. Okay, I guess Depth Strider is upstairs. Hello, mate. Am I a bit too close for you? Yeah, 44 emeralds per efficiency 5. So when I'm revamping this whole situation, I might want to get a cheaper one. Get a cheaper one and get more armorers. Or, what are these guys? Toolsmiths. So maybe a full hallway full of toolsmiths. The masons are quite nice to have, But for example, to get cyan terracotta, it's very, very slow because I've only got one guy that trades it with me. Quartz, we have a really good gold farm set up, so it's not really an issue. I've been taken from there, to be fair. Yeah, let's wait until these guys... Oh, we're gonna have to wait until the next day, unfortunately. I don't have tremendous amounts of time today because I have to pack and there's still a couple of bits around the house that I need to do. But I do want to stream for 4 hours, my usual 4 hours. I think for me that feels right, 4 hours. This has been going pretty well actually. We are on 2 furnaces, essentially. You know what, while we wait for the next day, we might as well start refilling that. I am smelting quartz at the moment in order to get smooth quartz, which are these bits. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying the detail with them along the skyscraper. So we might as well start smelting them now. And yeah, we're on the 2nd furnace, so we can outperform 1 furnace. I'm guessing we're gonna find a turning point where if we use an additional furnace, the farm won't be filling up whilst we use it. But that's fine. That's fine, because at that point we're just saving on time rather than filling up the resources. Oh, I did put all of them in, I think. Hello, mate. This guy's gonna love this location. I am trying to point him towards different things, though. Okay, we do have the quartz. I'm gonna leave that, and I'm gonna leave the farm to fill up on its own. That's funny, I thought... Oh, wow, yeah, that means... Yeah, because I'm using 2 furnaces now, it's going really fast. That is nice, and that is very unprofessional. So yeah, this one is completely full. There we go. And now we're on our 2nd one, which is filling up nicely, so... We are chucking along. I also want to check... There doesn't seem to be any excess kelp here, so I think this is the smoker setup that we're gonna need for this particular farm. I know Death Dealer was fishing, so sleeping might not be the best thing. So if you need me not to sleep, just say so. But I need to trade at the moment. Mob farming, no worries. Yeah, Death had a couple of accidents yesterday regarding Death. And yeah, he's trying to get back. He lost 17 ingots. Got 16 out of the 31 iron I need, so almost recovered from yesterday. Yeah, he had 17 ingots. Stuff happened, and the ingots were no longer. So he's trying to get back to that. Yeah, I was out at the time. My missus wanted to take me out for my birthday to the pub. So, that's what happens when you go to the pub. You miss the interesting stuff. Oh, he just got the 17th one. GG. GG indeed. Oh, I have not done this. I hate the top chat, live chat thing. It's like, who puts it on top chat? I guess like really big streamers that have a constant influx of messages. Vermin. But But yeah, as I said, not much difference from yesterday. I'm still not 100% convinced on this shape at the bottom. I think I'm going to let it be for the time that I'm gone. Come back to it and just try, I guess. Try. Because it doesn't need to be this big. I would just like it to be substantial because I know we're not like sitting on the ground, but if you have a tower this big, usually you have a part that goes underground as well, solidifying it so it doesn't topple over. Counterweight and all of that. I know we don't have to worry about physics, but although that would be a nice little drop that they could implement. Gravity. Let's have a look at the music levels. They look fine. Death, can you let me know if the audio is okay? I tend to like having the music just a touch louder in my ear. Not too loud, obviously, but just loud enough to drown out everything else around me. Okay, what was I on? The efficiency books. I need 2 more, and then we're gonna sort out the boots, and then we should be fine. I'm not gonna go for the sword just yet. I think I have enough resin to sort out what I need. Efficiency 5. This guy's almost leveled up. There we go. And then we have Silk Touch. You know what? Fortune, Silk Touch. And I think I want Silk Touch on the shovel. Where are you? Right, for this guy, need. Oh, I am a silly goose. I did need 4 books. Okay, in the shelf you go. So we got Feather Falling. Now I need Depth Strider, and I need Soul Speed 3, which will be at Joshi's bartering farm, and then I need Protection 4, which is upstairs. Projectile Protection, I don't need that. Feather Falling I have, Protection 4. Oh damn it, that's 44 emeralds. What's up to all these prices? In this economy? And then we're gonna go get the soul speed. I need a lot of XP anyway to enchant everything. So we're not done here yet. One more. Projectile density. Oh, I went the wrong way. For the falling protection. Should we level him up? Why not? Ah, we can't. Well, the next time I fall, he'll level up. The books can go. It sure is. I have no idea if I had anything functional on me. Apart from the tools, obviously. I think it was just soul sand and stuff. Yeah, soul sand and just some bridging materials. I do want a flint and steel. Oh, I had iron on me. What am I doing? Alright, flint and steel. You know what, let's not worry about the next step just yet. Let's just make it to the gold farm and back. So soul speed 3. And then you guys can see the magnificent nether bridges as well. There we are, we're getting there. So, Josh is taking care of his bridges, which is this one to his gold farm. This one here, he wants to connect up to my drowned farm as well. And then one to spawn. And I'm sorting out mine, which is a little bit more. But we need a Soul Speed 3 book. Now look at this. This is the reason why we do it. Nether travel is already quicker, but now with this soul sand underneath. And if you don't have the soul speed boots, you can always hug the side because there's no soul sand there. He always puts his bot there, and I feel like it's rude to land on top of him. Soul Speed 3 book. There we go. And then I do want... Well, I don't have a lot of space, but I want to bring back some materials. Let's go for some obsidian, maybe? Yeah. Every time I'm here, I just take a full inventory of something. Just to fill up my storage room. Just so you're aware that your portal will be over there somewhere. I'll show it to you a bit more clearly in a second. Yeah, so this is my temporary farm platform. This is my base, so I think you're gonna be somewhere over here. So I'm pretty close to spawn, actually. Not too bad. Pressing all the wrong buttons. 20 iron now, there we go, it's speeding up. Well, it took you half a day now to, well, roughly, to get 20. You should be able to make it today, if you're lucky. There we go. That's interesting. Usually I come out on the mangrove side. Right, let's get rid of this obsidian, apart from one stack. Which is handy to have when you move in nether portals. But yeah, as I said, let's not bog down too much on grabbing the materials for the bridging. At the moment, we are sorting our stuff out. Quite poor timing because B's stream was about to close and then I heard the phantoms and I was like, oh no, because I was in a precarious situation. So I have unbreaking and mending, protection 4, feather falling, depth strider, soul speed. Let's combine these two, try and keep it cheap. 4 and a 4, that's fine. And then just plop it all on. I expect to be running out of levels pretty soon. 12 is fine, and then 26 for these. That is fine. Let's grab these. Oh, hello there, Vaxleaf. Well, I have recently fallen into the void. So right now I'm trying to gear myself up. And then we're going to finish some nether bridging that we've been working on. And after that, we're going to be working on the Kelp Tower a little bit. So, where am I? This is going to be one of the first of 5 skyscrapers, giving me a lot of resources. And this is a kelp farm, giving me kelp. And feeding a super smelter below. All of which I have designed myself. Which means they're not 100% efficient, probably. But it should be a beast when it's all filled up. What level do I want to be on? Yes, I just need levels. So I need to wait for these guys to be able to trade. And then I need to combine all the books. And do all the stuff. Efficiency 5 for the axe, that's fine. Let's combine these if we can. Nope, we cannot. Yeah, we're getting there. Laughs in 100 levels. Yeah, Death Dealer is chopping away at his mob farm in order to get iron. He's trying to catch up with me and Joshy at the moment. But yeah, these are the placements of the 5 skyscrapers. So these are going to be very interesting to make. I don't expect this one to be that difficult, but these ones are like a very awkward angle. Yeah, look at that. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. That's going to be so difficult. But that's not a problem for today. Today, we're going to improve transport in the Nether, and we're going to be finalizing the skeleton, hopefully, of the skyscraper. All right, 12 levels. Oh no, I need 26 for the boots. I mean, I'm pretty sure my smelting setup will have a lot of XP inside of it as well. $16. And all of this has taught me to make more villages. Mega farming district. This is technically my starter base. So we've started the Skyblock this year, so it's almost, well, it's 8 months old now, and the big project that I want to do here, I do want to get to sort of soon, but it's going to require a lot of blocks. So this is my starter base, quote unquote, to get me all of the blocks that I want. So I suppose this is a farming district. This is my moss farm with, well, bone meal and moss. I have normal moss and pale moss, and a beast of a bone meal farm below. I call it the terraforming department. Oh, and look at these. I think these turned out really well. That's like where they grow the moss, quote unquote. And then the byproduct is loaded into this barge, and that gets shipped off somewhere. Little details like that. I've got a massive storage system. I've got some temporary farms. Villager breeder, which is a hospital. And a villager trading hall, which is an apartment block. But we started this Skyblock world without water and without lava. So it's been quite a grind to get here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Ooh. I'm not gonna get there. I'm gonna go check if my smelting setup has any XP in it. I know I recently took from it. Oh yeah, and then in the distance, that's my drowned farm for copper. And that is my prismarine farm. That little prismarine farm that you can see off the side, that's Joshy's prismarine farm. He's over there. That's his drowned farm. And then I've got a wandering trader catcher over there. But I don't need that anymore because I've traded for everything the wandering trader has to offer. Oh no, my smelting setup is here. Yeah, let's see if it's got any XP. Ooh. Oh, yes it does. Alright. There we go, and now we can travel on the nether bridges. Yeah, quite annoying when you fall down just before stream, because then you have to spend a little bit of time gearing back up. But it's not that much effort, so it's fine. Would that be cheaper? Okay, so this is 6. Death must be fuming me making all of these anvils over here. 6, and then I need 13. It's got fortune though. I don't want fortune on my axe. So that's got to be remedied. 4. Okay. So that one will be the same. Yeah. 6 and 6, okay. We are getting there. Okay, so now what do I need? 13. What's the highest one? 15. Oh yeah, and I want to strip that one of the enchantments. Whoops. 10. Not too bad. Let's get this last furnace. Where did my furnace go? Oh, there he is. I like your prismarine theme. It's not an easy block to work with, in my opinion. I find it very leaning towards futuristic, which is what I'm going for. Especially like the sea lanterns, they're very futuristic. Plus, I think with the generic style, like these shapes and all, I think it's all very weird. So, prismarine is a weird block. Oh, I've got some kelp here. Ah, screw it. We've got loads of kelp now. I've always been in love with prismarine. I've never really taken a break from playing Minecraft, but there was a, I believe, 1-year break. And then the ocean monuments were a new thing, and that got me back into it, and I never stopped since. Okay, let's strip these enchantments. I've got block sounds off at the moment, because otherwise you're going insane in this building. I need you. Okay, it looks like there's waiting to refresh. Sun's going down. Looks good in my build. Oh, cheers. Yeah, it was quite difficult to work out a style. This was kind of an experiment. I still like it, but I might change the bottom. Like, change this from glass to white concrete. Maybe. And then I still want to dot around little parks and stuff and like play areas. What you would find in a realistic city. Oh, and this is Jim. Jim keeps staring off into the void and he won't move. And I have no idea why. I mean, the box doesn't help, but he had plenty of movement before the box and yeah, he still kept doing it. Let's grab some more iron, because I'm pretty sure this won't do it. We got 15 levels, so we should be able to combine something. There we go. Efficiency 5, yeah. And then we needed 10, what was this? 15. Ah, I could have done that one. Oh well. 10, 15, and 12, I believe. Now we gotta wait for him. See, that's what I mean. I've got like... This is the last 4 enchantments. There's a couple more enchantments that I need. But I could dedicate this whole floor to armor smiths. Like have... Because right now I have 8, which is this floor. But if I do a whole floor, it's gonna get me more emeralds. But then I need to figure out what to do with these guys. I'm gonna have to reorganize this whole building, but that is not going to be anything I'm doing soon, because that's quite annoying. Hi there, Zana. Welcome on in. New here. Well, welcome, welcome aboard. Good morning to you too. You liked and subbed. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oop. We are trying to get these guys to refresh their trades, and then we're going to try and get our last couple of tools sorted. And then we're going to go to the Nether, finish some Nether bridging. Because Nether travel is already very quick to get to spawn, for example. But we've made some changes so that it's even faster. And then we're going to work on the Kelp tower over here. Which is working fantastically. Hope all is well, dude. I went to the Nether and found a Nether fortress and it was a mess. Your world looks great. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Nether fortresses... really in this world. This is a Skyblock mod pack, and the Skyblock mod pack is called Carpet Sky Editions, and it removes all of the blocks in every single dimension. So the Nether doesn't have any blocks to start off with. Similar for the End, so that's gonna make the Ender Dragon fight very interesting. Yeah, oh, and also this mod promises that any block you can get in vanilla, you can get in this mod pack through some kind of way. So this is a very interesting mod pack to play with, and that's why we chose it for the Forever Skyblock SMP. This is a server that will never reset, so we can keep on building. And the eventual goal is to make it not look like Skyblock anymore, but we'll see. Alright, couple more trades. 15, that's for that one. And then we need to get to 12, I believe. 13, alright. Alright. Be like that. I'm a new streamer and my content sucks. Ah, don't say that. Don't say that. At some point you're gonna look back and be like, yeah, it wasn't great, but it got me to where I am now. I've been doing this for 4 years, and when I watched my very first episode, which ironically is this Skyblock block mod, yeah, I cringed. But in a good way, because it just shows you how much progress you've made. Okay, that is us. Sweet, and we got a nice little stock of emeralds from it. Let's see what we can get up to in the Nether. And we got some stuff to do at spawn as well. So the bridge... Yeah, I was working on spawn when I fell. Well, I didn't fall, okay? Phantoms pushed me off. Because I was in the Nether for a while and I didn't sleep, obviously. I can't come up on YouTube, only have 83 subs and not many likes. Well, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. How long have you been at it? Right. What was I doing? Okay, so the bridging. I think we have... You have 35 subs. Again, everyone has to start somewhere. I know people with small amount of subs making really good content. So sometimes it's just luck of the draw. 5 months, if that. Well, there you go. Just keep at it. See what happens. Try and keep a loose mindset about it, which is not always easy. I know, but we got to do it for the love of the game, not for ulterior motives. So I need, yes, the stone, the bridging. I need quartz, which we have plenty at the smelter. Definitely need a lot of sea lanterns, so we're gonna have to make a trip to the prismarine farm, I think. Need a lot of them. I think I was just finished with the quartz slabs, though. But I am going to take some just in case. I'm working on an intro right now. Oh, sweet. Thank you. I keep trying to make better vids, but I keep wanting the likes and subs and making my mind all crazy. Yes, this is the rabbit hole that I was talking about. This is something that every creator really struggles with. Small-time creators, I think. Because I'm part of 2 SMPs, right? My regular content, I would say, at the moment is on Skyblock. My mega projects, yeah, Death has been there as well. My bigger projects, because this is tiny, believe it or not. My bigger projects are on the Forever SMP. So my next one is almost designed, and from guessing, I think that is going to be a 6-month project, maybe. And that's going to be one video, and it's not going to get the views and the likes that I want, and I'm going to be disappointed. But it's not going to stop me from making it, because it's cool and it needs to be made. I just literally have to do it for the fun, you know. That's tiny, lol. Yeah, this is tiny. And yeah, you have to do it for the fun. If you're not having fun doing it, you're not gonna last, basically. Sad but true. Right, here we are. I have my boots on. And I was working on Spawn Portal, which is over there. Makes sense. I appreciate the advice. Yeah, I mean, I'm dealing with the same thing. I'm fully committed to the fun side of things, and if it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. Because you can blind yourself with analytics and the standards YouTube guru advice all you want. At the end of the day, if you're not having fun making the videos, it's gonna show. We are zooming past. I remember the step from the overworld, bridging in the overworld, to spawn, and then walking all that way. And now, with the Nether travel, it was infinitely faster. This is the scene of the crime. This is where I died. It was infinitely faster, and now with the soul sand, it's getting faster still. Slowly but surely we're making such progress. I mean, to think that 8 months ago we started with here, basically. Well, on our respective islands. Let's clean this up while we're at it. Even with efficiency 5, it's still a long time to mine the obsidian. Ooh, and that reminds me. Death, I think I have close to... Yeah, it will be close to 500,000 obsidian blocks that I need for the next mega project as well. It's... 700,000 coal blocks? Yeah, 700. Yeah, that's a lot of obsidian. And then crying obsidian was maybe 100,000. Oh yeah, we're talking, I mean, we're talking a big area. I'm not in the right instance to show you, but sometimes on my streams I do show the mega projects and the states they're in that are yet to be built. So if you liked and subscribed, then you have a good chance of seeing some. Oh, since you guys might not be familiar with this particular mod pack, I'll show you how some of the mechanics work. So this is a sand farm. So normal Skyblock mods deal with the sand farm by husks. So husk, if you kill, make a mob farm for a husk, it will drop sand. For here, you need to have coral fans. So I've just pressed that button which bone meals all of the cells. I'll do it twice because sometimes it doesn't take. And then it grows a coral fan. If you take away the water, the coral fan dies. And this is a red coral fan, so this will give us red sand. Put the water back again. And as long as the water is streaming out of the coral fan, every now and again it will drop sand. And then after a while the coral fan will disappear. But here it comes. Whee! And we got a lot of sand. And then I attached the bone meal farm as well to refill all of the cells. Pretty cool. Let's make sure no phantoms spoil our fun. What did you say, Death? That's not quite the 6 million like my current project, but it's up there. Yeah, so Death Dealer is making an entire mountain range around the volcano on the Forever SMP. 6 million blocks, yeah. Yeah, we do some big stuff on that SMP. Right, so the next step. What was I actually up to? I think I was just finished with the quartz, which means that we have to go for the sea lanterns. I have a couple on me. Let's see how long we can make it last. Oh. But yeah, currently this mod pack is on the Sulfur Cave update. But there is no way to get Cinnabar just yet. We can just get the sulfur. So I'm expecting with the next drop he'll update that. Well, I got to go. Open house for my son's school. I hope you have a great stream. Thanks for the advice. No worries. Welcome back anytime. And I hope it goes well. Right, this is a skill that Skyblock trains a lot. Bridging. Be faster if I go like this. Whoop, boo, I don't like that. When you drop and you don't expect to. Maybe, oh! Okay, that is definitely not a safe way to do it. I wish I had Swift Sneak. We do need to look into that soon, I feel. Because I do want Swift Sneak. But then it's yet again another thing to get when you fall in the void. Maybe somehow we can automate the process so we can have a chest full of Swift Sneak trousers just laying around. Oops. Oh boy. So yeah, Death, I don't know if Josh mentioned it to you, but the bridge designs that we're going for right now, obviously mine are temporary. I'm gonna make a decent design, but we're gonna have 5 wide bridges. The middle 3 at the moment are soul sand, and the sides are not, so that if you fall in the void and you don't have your soul speed boots, you can still walk at a decent pace. But mine is going to incorporate a ice boat track, either below or above. I don't know yet. I don't know just yet. Whoop. This is going to use so many sea lanterns. Why did I use so many sea lanterns? Need to look into a autocrafter for them. But when you get more than one resource in an autocrafter, that's where, like, it gets tricky. I think this is the safest way to go, even though it might not be the most interesting way. We really don't want to fall again. The rest of the stream will be gearing up. Not sure how long I'm gonna keep this stream running for. I am hoping 4 hours in total, so we got 3 more left. That's fine. That's fine. The main 2 things that I wanted to finish, hopefully finish, is the bridges and the tower, the skeleton of the tower. Anything else than that is a nice bonus. So I think all of my bridges are functionally made. I just need to surround it by sea lanterns and prismarine walls. Not too bad. Oh, this song is ideal for this kind of travel. Yeah, lots of prismarine. Sorry I wasn't listening, I was focused on the intro. That's fine, that's fine. I'm used to talking to myself. No worries at all. What kind of worlds are you playing in? Is it a forever world? Is it just a whatever I feel like single player world? Or maybe a challenge world? That's interesting. Yeah, look at the base from here. Pretty cool. I think the design I have in mind for the copper farm might be in the way of the first tower. Forever server with a friend. Ah, sweet. I know a thing or two about forever servers. This whole thing needs to be revamped as well. Not sure how I'm gonna tackle it. This is the main reason why my hostile creature noises are off. Oh, I need to set a bot here. Player. There we go. Ooh, I should have emptied my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. Whoops. That's 4. I call it Leaf SMP. Okay, I might check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the crystals. Might have to make more storage for the crystals. There we go, that should be enough. And then I'll come back for the prismarine. Yeah, there's dolphins in there. I'm gonna have to look into them soon as well, because they can give you Hearts of the Sea in this mod pack. What the hell is that? Oh, that must be Josh's platform. Yeah, he was looking for pillagers, so... Wow, that is far. He wasn't kidding. First episode isn't out yet, it's coming this Saturday. The intro that I'm working on is for the second episode. Oh, fair enough. Making a backlog, that is pretty smart. Hi there, Israel bands, welcome on in. What kind of Israel bands are you into? I think I must know one. I must know a band from Israel. Statistically impossible, if not. We're currently making our Nether travel a little bit safer. We just finished making it faster. So that's quite exciting. Yeah, that's Josh's portal he made. Yeah, no more one wide bridges for us. I don't know if this is actually faster to place them. Oop. Oh no. I still don't understand the XP thing in YouTube streams. I have no clue what that is about either. I don't look at it, to be fair. Maybe it's like an indication for, I don't know, the algorithm or something? I don't know, couldn't say. Maybe Death knows. Adding one more to the team. What? My team? I would appreciate that, thank you very much. This is the wandering trader catcher. Yeah, Death has no idea either. But I don't think you're dabbling into streaming. Ooh, these days. Wow, that was close. Maybe there is a safer way to do this. Well, I know there's a safer way to do this. Yeah, this is the wandering trader catcher. I wanted to disassemble it, but I think I want to keep it. Because if the drops come out and we need the poplar trees, this will pretty much give that to me overnight. Subscribed? Oh, thank you very much. 24 of 31 iron collected. Going to take a break. We'll keep stream open, helping you out. Thank you very much, Death. I appreciate it. I'll give you the rest of the iron if you get me to monetization. That doesn't seem like a fair deal at all. On Death's part. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, quite an effort, these bridges. It's sort of a sidetrack, because I was focusing on the skyscraper. But then I saw Joshy do his little bridge over there, and I'm like, that's actually very smart, because I do a lot of back and forth running. This will just speed everything up and make it safer, so no chance of losing materials. There we go, and after the lanterns we need to focus on the prismarine. At some point I'm going to make my bridges more aesthetically pleasing. I have a drawing. I don't have a design in Minecraft yet, but I have a drawing of what I want it to look like, so that's gonna be cool. Whoop. Keep thinking of what Israeli bands that I know. There was one, I forget what was it Orphaned Land? They were like, I might be thinking of the wrong country, but I think they might have been from Israel, and they had a Jewish belly dancer as part of their act to kind of show, look, people can get along, which is very cool, I think. That was very nice of them. I think it was Orphaned Land. I haven't heard from them in a while, though. Maybe this is a quicker way to do it. There we go. That might be easier. Oop. Mr. Raid, can I have Minecraft for my birthday or encouragement as a small content creator? You can have both if you want. The Minecraft one will not come from me. Encouragement for small creators, yes. So, I have been at content creating for 4 years now, I think. And started off just thinking, okay, I'm just gonna have fun with it. I don't care what happens. Then I joined an SMP, got invited, and the numbers kept going up. And I was like, okay, maybe this is possible for my future to become monetized. And whilst it's never impossible, it makes you focus on the numbers a bit too obsessively. I've noticed in my behavior and how I interact with my private life that it's just not healthy to focus on those things. So my biggest advice for small creators is don't worry about it too much. Just don't focus on it, because it detracts from quality. It detracts from the quality of your videos, and it detracts from the quality of your life. So have fun with it. That's the priority. The numbers will come, and if they don't, you'll still have fun with it. Know what I mean? Oop. No, I will not buy it for you. I don't think it's that expensive though. You know, I'm not gonna dabble into your whole financial situation, but I don't think it's that difficult to get. I paid for it well over 15 years ago, and I'm still playing it. Haven't paid a single extra cent on it. So it's a one-time purchase. If you play Java, I think Bedrock is a bit different, which is weird to me. Look at that. The bridge is illuminated now. Can I also ask that people don't write in all caps? It's a bit distracting and it's just not necessary. I'm pretty observant for chats, so there's no need for all caps. Oh, we're out of sea lanterns. Okay, let's empty the inventory that we have, apart from the walls, and go get some more prismarine lanterns. Huh, that's pretty cool. I went in the acacia side on the nether side, and I come out the acacia side here. I hope it does that for all of them. I love the snow and I love the dark, but I think for YouTube we're better to sleep it away. There we go. Now I can see my my timer. Been streaming for an hour. Okay. We are going to grab our resources. We are going to have a little break pretty soon. I've got a Be Right Back screen that shows you some of the other builds that I have done, so you guys won't get bored. Highly recommended. I like watching it. And I've built it, you know. I'm a bit biased, maybe. But I think it's fun. Let's get rid of the flint and steel. There we go. Okay. We're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna rush over to the prismarine farm, do a little stretch, and we'll be back in a bit. Again, Israel bans. I am not buying Minecraft for you. So I would appreciate you stop pushing on that. But in any case, enjoy the Be Right Back screen. See you in a bit. And we are back. And we're at the Prismarine farm. That was quick, wasn't it? Very, very quick. Don't worry about it, Israel fans. Let's just move on from it. It was all a misunderstanding. I need sea lanterns, so... That was 1, 2, 3, 4... that was 8 stacks. Wow. I went through 8 stacks real quick. One, 2, 3, 4. Surprisingly quick. Okay, how many should we make now then? I wish I had a look at what we still had to do. A smart streamer would have done that. But you'll find out very soon that I am not a smart streamer. Also, I hope the music is okay. It's good for me, but it might be a bit loud for other people. It is a different volume for you guys than it is for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, I need a crap load of it anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a couple more stacks before calling it quits here. Audio's fine? Sweet. Sweet. Thank you for the assist. Yeah, so that's a fair few stacks now. I don't have a stone cutter on me. Is it just 1v1 in a crafting bench? No. Okay. We're gonna need a stone cutter. Might as well fill up on this. There we go. Yeah, so Prismarine and Prismarine bricks are being auto-crafted here. The rest of it I still need to manually craft. But I think I want to make a setup that deals with multiple items so that I can do it easily. I just have to AFK here for everything, basically. Music is nice. Oh, thank you. It's a little bit random because these are all the songs that I liked and made a playlist of. This is Epidemic Sound, a really good site. If you guys are small creators, I highly recommend paying the subscription for Epidemic Sound because it's definitely worth it. Some really good, talented people on there. Since we're here, we might as well start with the walls. Oops. Gotta be very aware of what's behind me when I do this. There you go. Will that stop me? Yes, it will. Alright. I am going to turn the block sounds back on in a bit, if I don't have to be at the Prismarine farm anymore. Choose Java or Bedrock? Java. Hands down, Java. I have fired up and tried Bedrock once, and it felt weird to me. The controls are just weird. Other than that, I don't really have any preconceptions about Bedrock, but I hear a lot of bugs are present, so yeah, I prefer Java. It's just what I started with and what I keep using. Aha, so yes, this one will be fine, but the other side we need to finish the sea lanterns of. This was quite a big side quest. Oh, we're out of that. Sweet. Okay, so as we bridge towards spawn, not spawn, the base, we're gonna grab a stone cutter when we go through. Oh. Oh yeah, this is how I did it. Okay. Yeah, I need Swift Sneak. Which you can get in this mod pack. You forget how long these bridges are. Whoops. I like Java because of dual wield. I wasn't even aware that you don't have dual wield in Bedrock. It is very handy indeed. The one thing that I've seen in Bedrock that I would like in Java is being able to put potions in cauldrons so that you have unlimited potions essentially. There was another feature, I think, that I liked. Oh yeah, being able to place blocks just walking straight. Because this is crap. But hey, we can't have it all, right? I just heard... I watch a lot of Dallas Med, if anyone knows him. And he regularly complains about the bugs in Minecraft. And all of the bugs that he mentions, he really means Bedrock. Because they're not that prevalent in Java. But he's a really good YouTuber. I don't think he's as famous as he should be. So if you don't know him, feel free to check him out. He's pretty good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at clutching? You mean the water bucket thing? I don't really do it a lot. Yeah, I don't really do it a lot. If I fall here, obviously, there's no water to be clutching. So you're just going in the void. So if I would have to answer that, I would probably say 3 to 4, because it's purely luck based when I do it. I just spam the button and I'm like, yeah, I hope it works. Right, this is the temporary farm platform. So I've got a resin farm here, I've got a tree growing area, cactus farm, and a not terracotta, but a clay converter. So basically a mud drying setup. Right, and then after this, we have to go to spawn. And then make our way back to our portal, and then we're probably finished with this part of the bridges. Then we need to install the walls. What mob do you hate the most? In this world, phantoms. In fact, probably in every world. In a normal world, where you've got all the terrain, they're just a nuisance, and they don't drop anything useful. In this world, they are a proper threat. Because let's say I'm in the overworld and they spawn right now, if they knock me off, I lose everything that I have on me. So at least in Skyblock, they're a legitimate threat. Make the game a bit more difficult. Maybe I'm just salty because they threw me off just earlier. What about you guys? What kind of mobs do you guys hate the most? Oh, this is a nice song as well. This was... I've used quite a few of these songs in the episodes, and every time I recognize one, I'm like, oh, which one did I use this one in? Oh, okay, spawn is done. So now we have this... Oh, sweet, that's the last row. And then we're finished with the sea lanterns. Did you build this from scratch? Yes, we did. So this is an SMP. There's 4 members in total. And we started each on an island with 1 tree, and that's it. No water, no lava. And then everything you see has been built up by us. So that's Joshy Powers' gold farm. He made that with my magma cube farm, which is over there. That's his base, that's my base, and Death Dealer recently reset, so he's starting over again. And Creepers is your most hated mob. They're okay. They're okay. They're easy to deal with, I find. Well, once you got Protection 4, obviously. And then you can take an actual hit from them. So yeah, Josh just has that bridge to make. And then I think we're all connected. So he was working on this bridge and this one, but he misaligned this one, so he has to move it over. and then he has to do this one, and then he's all set. Mine are going to be finished pretty soon. Respect, oh thank you. We started 3rd of January, so 7.5 months now. But we've got all the time in the world. This server will never reset, so we can keep on building. And there's another server that I'm a part of, the Forever SMP, and a bunch of people on there are interested in joining this one, but they want us to get some more farms built first. So I'm hoping that this server will be as busy as that other one. Oh, this one I've definitely used in an episode. This one I've used in my Villager Breeder episode, which was episode number 3. Yeah. Good. And we are connected. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so now we just have the walls to do. Let's jump through. Ah. I hopped in the cherry side and on the nether side, but it still threw me off at the mangrove side. Do you think having... Ooh, what is this? Vein Miner is cheating. When it comes to cheating, I'm like... Whoever plays the game should play it however they want. I have never played with Vein Miner. If I consider it cheating, I don't know, it's a mod. It's really hard to say, actually, if I would consider it cheating. Because if you install the mod, you intend on using it, right? I think you should set clear rules to how you want your game to be played. For example, I don't want to go on a rant about this, but I've been very clear that I don't like duping items. I don't want to ever dupe items, like for example sand. There's lots of sand dupers out there. I will never do that. But this particular mod allows me to farm sand anyway, so I don't need it here. But in a normal world, I will never dupe sand. But I'm not gonna say that someone who does want to dupe sand is cheating, because they're just playing how they want. At the end of the day, it's just a game, you know? Everyone just relax. Yeah, luck you, I want you to beat Mr. Beast. Well, that would be pretty cool if that was to happen, but yeah, let's not count on it, eh? Right. Let's stock up on walls, shall we? Full inventory? Is that crazy? I think it is. I think it is crazy. Let's not go crazy. Just because we have millions of them doesn't mean we should. So this is 1-1-1. This will not be 1-1. No, it is, because it's 6 blocks for 6 walls. So it is 1-1. There we go. Boom. Nice and quick. Dream then. Is Dream still around? I don't know. I don't watch these people. Isn't Dream like very scripted? Again, I don't watch him, so I don't know. So I'm relying on you guys to give me the information. Don't want to be saying things about people that are not true. But I feel like I've heard that it's very scripted, what he does. Oh, and this one was in the previous episode, this song. Which was the bone meal farm, the moss farm. That was a really fun episode to edit. One of the best Minecraft speedrunners. Oh, so he does speedruns, okay. I thought he did, like, I don't know, challenge videos. I don't know. I definitely heard about him. I don't live under a rock, but I've never watched a single of his videos. I don't think they're for me. I'm more slow-paced, relaxed, old school. Old school, because I started watching Minecraft back when Etho was small time, so I've been around the block, so I enjoy old school style videos. Technoblade, yeah, heard of him as well, never watched any of his videos. I did hear of his unfortunate passing as well, and that shook the community. So, yeah, sad story there. Yeah, and then he had a cameo in the... Well, not a cameo, but he had a tribute in the Minecraft movie. Yeah, so I do know about these people. Do you like Hermitcraft? I watched Hermitcraft from Season 3, where they had the amplified terrain, and Slipgator was still part of Hermitcraft, and I stopped, I think, around Season 7, because it was not really the type of content that I enjoyed anymore, but I still watch Etho and B-Dubs, their single-player worlds, so not the Hermitcraft stuff, but the single-player worlds. And by the way, this is not like, if you ask me like who I watch and what I enjoy, obviously this is my opinion. It's not, I'm not the type of person that's like, this is how it is. Like, no. It's just not my type of content anymore. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Alright, we're gonna leave this one open. Should we? Yeah. Do you remember the Hero Brian pandemic? Yes, I did. And back then I was like, this is not real, right? Yeah, true, I understand. Yeah, I mean, most people joining my streams I would consider to be thoughtful people. So they would understand, but still, I would like it said, regardless. Right, I think this is the last... Is this the last line of walls that we need? No, we have that whole other side to do. Man, this is a big side quest. It's gonna be worth it though, because this is gonna cut down travel time from the farms, like, significantly. I don't know how much soul sand speeds you up, but it is quite fast now. Alright, yes, we got this whole side to do. Alright. Alright. Let's get to it. This is how you get big worlds, by placing down the blocks. Started watching from season 10 and I'm still enjoying it. I like watching shenanigans. Do you think Banda is weird? I don't know what Banda is. You'll have to illuminate me. And yeah, I mean, it's probably because of the shenanigans that I stopped. Because the builds became second nature, or they kind of fell to the background. Which is a shame, because I like most of their building styles. Bit small for my tastes, but you know, it looks amazing. And the shenanigans were fun, but it's like, I mainly watch Minecraft for the builds. And when that becomes like second hand, or like not the priority, it's easy to lose my interest, I guess. But they are very good at doing storylines and shenanigans and all of that stuff. Ever since Grian joined, I think they really stepped up with that. So yeah, I definitely understand why you would watch them for that. I think the last shenanigan that I watched actively was probably the Civil War thing. I have no idea which season that was, but yeah, you probably know which one I'm talking about. Maybe, I think that was season 7, maybe. I am glitching in your SMP, see you at spawn. That would be very impressive, so good luck. I mean, Mild Maddie was able to do it. She's one of the members of the SMP. Very recent member, so I don't think she has an episode up yet. She's currently dealing with real life, so it's going to be for a little bit, but she is on it. And Death Dealer still, well, Death Dealer has a couple of episodes, but he's making a backlog. Joshi probably has the most episodes of all of us. But I am not far behind. The thing is, like, I tend to build bigger, or like at least very time-sucking projects. Oh, I shouldn't forget my coffee. I hope you guys have some beverages to keep you occupied. Question for the chat. Because you keep bothering me with questions, I'm gonna bother you now. So, what's your choice? Coffee or tea? You can definitely tell where the soul sand is. Not a hacker, I give you respect as the glitch. No, I know. We can joke around, don't worry about it. Just messing around. The mycelium resistance, yeah, that rings a bell. Thing, yeah. Oh no, that was the Civil War, wasn't it? I haven't watched the full thing, but I have seen, yeah. They all flow into one. And I'm also aware of the whole Grian trying to fish for mending thing. And then Scar fishes once, and then he got the mending book. That was pretty funny. Oh, I see tea, I see coffee. Oh, it's a tiebreaker. And I'm sorry, Israel Bands, but coffee for me, so... Coffee wins today. Ooh, yeah, I'll just do this. Because it's not pleasant sounds coming here. This is why I need to get the storage room to somewhere the Guardians are not falling. I also need to adjust this because some of them survive. And there's a drowned in there somehow. Oh well. He can enjoy his showers of Guardians. Let's grab a full inventory, but we won't transfer everything into walls. Yeah, what else? I mean, you know, everyone... that's probably way too many walls. Everyone playing Minecraft probably has seen or heard of Hermitcraft at one point in their lives. But back in the day, it used to be different. Back in the day, it was Minecraft. which they've tried to revamp that server. I saw like lots of hype around it, but then something with the creator, and then they stopped. Yeah, I heard some bad things about it, actually. Do you have an enemy? Time. That is my enemy. Time is definitely not on my side. Need more time for everything. Yeah, I love coffee. I like tea too, don't get me wrong, but coffee, there's just something about it. Oh, who liked the coffee? Vaxleaf. Okay, question for you. Follow-up question. How do you drink your coffee? Because I have a very particular way to drink my coffee. And I'm interested to see what you drink. And then why not, Israel? What kind of tea do you prefer? Are you chamomile? Are you just generic black tea? What's your poison of choice? Ooh, straw. That's interesting. I drink mine upside down. Oh. Did I slow down for a second? Must have been a missed jump. Where am I going? This way. Will that catch me? Yes, it will. Yeah, since you guys are new, I will say I have a Discord if anyone's interested. There's not a lot of people on there, but it's mainly where I keep people up to date with what's going on behind the scenes. Chill. What, the upside down thing. Yeah, so if you're interested in seeing a little bit behind the scenes and everything, my Discord would be the place to do that. Also, I have 2 weeks off, so I'm doing some heavy streaming when I can, but tomorrow I'm leaving to Spain for a week. And I'm planning to fully chill and take a break from the channel so that I can come back nice and recovered. I just like to drink plain coffee. I like iced coffee too, if that counts. I would count it. It is coffee, but it's weird. I have never gotten into iced coffee. I do think I tried it once. Yeah, it's a weird one. I drink my coffee, no milk, no sugar, straight, and as strong as possible. Because, I have things inside me that I need to kill. No, joking. No, it's just, I don't know. I really like strong tastes, and coffee definitely scratches that itch. For me. You deserve it. Strong coffee. I agree. Nothing better. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, the holiday. I have been going at it. I wish I was in a different instance of Minecraft, because the Forever SMP updates a little slower than us. But, if you go to my channel, I know I'm doing the whole promo thing, but if you do go to my channel, I highly recommend watching the Wither Skeleton episode on the Forever SMP. That is... How long ago was that? 4 months? Something like that, but it's definitely my favorite episode and my favorite build that I've done on there. Hey there, the man himself, Joshy Powers. How you doing, buddy? At work so you won't stay long? No worries. I appreciate you hopping in to say hi. This is Joshy Powers, another member of the server here. Almost done with the nether bridges, so you just need to finish your side of it and the nether will be completely secure. Until death joins us, and then who knows what will happen. You know what? I might actually use all of the walls. No, what am I saying? There's just this left to do, so yeah. Not too much more. It's hot here some days, so I like to drink a coffee at that time. I'm from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. I know the name, but I don't know where you are geologically. It's very hot here where I'm from. I'm from the UK, by the way. It's we just come off of a heat wave, so there's actually some clouds in the sky today, which is really nice. One time, my brother sent me a fake link to a download free Minecraft, then took me to my baby pics. That's pretty funny. Yeah, don't trust any links to free Minecraft. Though if it's from your brother, you can kind of sort of trust it. Well, not in your case, but your brother's got a sense of humor. Should treasure that. Awesome, we are almost finished with this, and then we're gonna go to the more interesting project, which is the Kelp skyscraper. Trying to think ahead, what do we need for that? I do think I need to find my resin. I had a bunch of resin somewhere. Can't remember where it is. They're still at the resin farm, so we'll go and pick that up. And weirdly enough, it's not in the storage room, which is... I'm usually pretty good with that. Okay, let's do a final check. That all looks walled up. And this as well. Sweet. So we have our paths are all sorted. Alright, cool. Let's go through. Oh, how much space do I have? You know what? I might as well grab all the resin that I can. I might stop commenting because I'm eating upside down. I respect the technique, my friend. I respect it. So your lack of comments are respected and noted. I feel like I would have put them in here somewhere. Oh. I'm an idiot. I chopped trees down specifically to put these there. There they are. All of this resin. Yes. Okay, I'm happy I found that, because that's going to make the skeleton for the skyscraper easier. Look at that beauty. It is a tall thing. Right. Good on the cocoa beans, good on the cactus, don't need any more green dye. That is fine as well. Oh, this is a particularly quiet song, but it is ramping up, so we'll leave it. Right, so I know where there's more resin, so we'll be fine. Here we go. So fast. Wonder what it feels like running like this. Does your view get distorted like that as well? Boom. And then that feeling must be like, you know those horizontal escalators at airports? That is what that must feel like. Right. Let's get this stuff away and let's start building on the skyscraper, which is significantly more interesting than nether bridges. Let's get them away. There we go. Nice little stockpile of prismarine. So the next time we'll probably bring some prismarine bricks over. I've got resin. Do I need anything from here? Maybe we can start smelting some more glass, because we'll need a lot of it for the next skyscraper. So, just to remind myself and you guys, we have the locations for the skyscrapers. We are finishing this skyscraper's base shape first. And then I'm gonna replicate the base shape everywhere. And then we'll treat every skyscraper individually. So you'll see from the outside what resources they have on the inside. Sri Lanka is the island under India. Oh, that's interesting. I want to go to that side of the world. I desperately want to go to Japan, first and foremost. What's Sri Lanka like? Hang on. Let's take a little pause for this. I want to see what the landscape is like, because India as well is like a beautiful landscape, I bet. Wow. That looks amazing. Well, color me jealous, my friend. You live in a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. I once saw a dude break bedrock with a wooden pick. Did you? I have broken 17,754 bedrock, and it took me 67 hours. And if you go to my Wither Skeleton episode, promo, you can see me do that. That was very, very grueling though. Very intensive. So, this kelp, I'll remind you guys, this is obviously the kelp farm. It drops down into a storage system, so I have the raw kelp. Then this is the overflow, so once the storage system is full, you can see the kelp continues on. Gets smelted by the smokers. 6 is about, well, it's more than enough to handle what this farm puts out. It gets crafted into dry kelp blocks. It gets spit out. Refill the smokers first. There's one coming here. And then when they are full, it goes into the big smelting array. So because of the storage I've attached to each furnace, when this is full, it will be able to smelt 6 million items before the storage runs out. It will do a full shulker box in 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So not too bad, considering I've designed it myself and I haven't looked up any tutorials. I've done it on stream. So let's smelt a couple things. Oh, and I did calculate it's going to take a full month to fill up. But once it's full, we're in business. Yeah, and I want to see... Taking a screenshot. I want to see if we can outproduce kelp for 2 active furnaces. Okay, sweet. So... let's get this schematic back on. I want to figure out the plan. So this bottom I did yesterday. I have some ideas for, but I'm not too sure if I want to go for it. So let's stop focusing on that because I kind of hit a roadblock. And I want to go up. And I suppose let's go up and see where build height is, so that we kind of know what we have to work with. Let's change this to single layer. A lot of this shape going up. Okay. Get away, vermin. My city has a pest problem. Okay, these are the things that I want to... Have you ever cheated in Bed Wars? I have never played in Bed Wars, so I can't cheat. I'm too busy, man. Trying to create a city here. You play a lot of Bed Wars, then? Let's do an outline of what I actually want to raise. So I want to raise them, I think. This one. I want to create a skeleton so that I can design the shape for the tower upstairs. So just so you guys kind of following what I'm saying is this, you see this lime green, I think I used concrete. All of that is going to be glass. So this whole side, that shape that you see here is going to be a giant glass tube going up, sort of like over there. And then you can see what's being made in each skyscraper. So this particular one is going to be the Kelp tower, so I'm going to put an aquarium in here. And I think I want to put like 5 guardians in here as well. So that's going to be an interesting stream. Wrangling some guardians. Okay, how did I do it over there? Them 3 and then 2. So you, and you. And then them 2 going up. Probably them 2 as well. Actually, you and you. No need for that third one. Yeah, let's bring him up. Let's start a time lapse as well. I do make episodes, so I need to keep remembering to give myself enough footage. The way I make my episodes is I have no idea what the general shape of the episode is going to be. I have an idea for a project, and that's where it all starts. So then I make the project. I take note of everything that happens along the way, and if it's something particularly funny or remarkable, I make skits of them. And those skits will be the engaging bits of the videos, I believe. I'm gonna watch your place when you're away. My place? I think my place is fairly secured. Plus, I don't think the person who's actually watching the place is gonna appreciate the company. But if he forgets to feed my cats, you feed my cat, alright? The cat needs to be fed. Ooh, it's getting dark. That's actually... I think we'll have phantom problems. And because I died recently, I don't have my bucket of water, so we're gonna have to bridge down like this. So I need sea lanterns and I need a bucket to sort that out. Boop. Yeah, that's high enough. Boom. Right, let's make sure that we don't get bothered by phantoms. Oops. I am gonna craft until I glitch. Happy crafting. Ooh. Well, the coffee cup is empty, and we're coming up to 2 hours streamed. So when the cup is empty, we're probably going to take a little break again. No bucket, really? Ah, but I have iron. Nice. Alright, sweet. Grab that. Is there any way to get water from here? Ah, there is. this a top slab or a bottom slab? It's a bottom slab. Any family at home? That's a bit of a personal question, and I'm not going to answer it. I know you don't mean anything malicious, but that's a bit close to home for me. How long are you hoping to stream? Usually I stream for 4 hours. That seems to be the sweet spot for me. So today, probably, because that makes it a decent time for me, because I still have a bit of housework left to do before I feel comfortable leaving the house for a week. Right, I've got my bucket, I've got some sea lanterns. Okay, now the only thing I'm worried about is redstone. Usually when I build redstone, I'm fairly observant of what could happen, but since this is a setup that I've never made before, rather be careful. I think it'll be fine though. No exposed redstone. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't freeze on me. There's no way it's not going to freeze on me. It's way too far. I made this skyscraper too high. There you go. Favorite mod? This one. Carpet Sky Editions. Hands down. I really love this mod. Not much of a modded player. I am a bit of a vanilla purist sometimes. Especially compared to the other people on the Forever SMP. Again, this ties into what we were talking about earlier. I think everyone should play however they want. But, yeah, there's certain things, there's definitely things I wouldn't do that other people feel comfortable with. And that is perfectly fine. Jesus. Forget how tall this is. When you fall down even just one block and you don't mean to, it just, your heart skips a beat. This world is going to be the death of me. I'm going to get a heart attack at some point. Oh, boom. Nice, meeting up with this. And since we are up here, I want to put this on the inside. Now, do I do the top shape? Oh, actually, we have a bit longer to go because this is a bit higher, so... Ooh, that's difficult to count. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Heard of Verity? No, I haven't. And do you take fall damage? Yes, I very much do take fall damage. What type of things do you consider a personal thing that you should hide when doing YouTube? Depends on what you feel like. Definitely your address. Do not ever give your address to people on the internet. Other than that, it's quite personal, I feel. Some people feel very relaxed just giving away their names. I wouldn't. Their real life names, I mean. Yeah, I'd say that's just a personal thing you have to keep in mind for yourself. But your address is something that you definitely want to protect. I think let's do all of the pillars. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the platform a bit lower as well. That's what I've coined my my platform for the splat. My splatform. I do that in case I do fall, and if I do hit this, even if I die, I can get the resources back. Okay, this is... So we're gonna go 5 above that. Alright. I'm gonna have to do every single one individually. That's a shame. Fire some questions at you. How you doing? I don't know, man. Okay, well, what about your questions? What's your favorite mod? Ah, this is a good song. Shame I can't use it in an episode. I tend to use songs that don't have lyrics in them. Man, this is such a tall tower. I'm gonna need so much glass to do this. Insane. But it's so cool. The image that I have in my head is it's not just gonna be glass and water inside. That's gonna be boring. I'm thinking of just making separate little islands sticking to the side of the glass and the back of the building. And little ecosystems on each, like, tiered thing. I think that could be very, very cool. So we're at 172, right? What's build height? Oh, actually, I want to have a decent count of that. So, full block, full stack. Let me try best Minecraft trial in 90 minutes. Can I do it? Trial? You mean like speed running the game? Oh, these are the clouds. We can go a bit higher than the clouds. Look, we have a full stack on top of the skyscraper to do the top with. I think we'll be fine. That's spawn. This is the bridge that Death had to make. So yeah, we all started on our own islands with our own trees. And if we fall down, there's an island at spawn with trees, then you have to chop down the trees that's there and bridge your way back. I was the very first person to have to do that. And then Joshi was the next. But we've since disassembled all of the bridges that we had. That is the bridge leading to Mild Maddie, and she's past where Joshi is. So she's over there somewhere. But I haven't been online at the same time as her, so I can't see her base. Favorite mod is definitely Flashback mod. Yes, yeah, I'm using it right now. Very good mod. Very much prefer it over replay. Alright, question for you guys. What is your favorite block? And why? No, Trial Minecraft is a Minecraft that lets you only play survival for 90 minutes. Okay, what's the point of that? What do you do? Is the aim to beat the game in 90 minutes? That feels very achievable, to be fair. Oh no, I want to keep this up to remind myself that I need to spawn-proof everything. That is one thing that you learn in Skyblock. When you're building, you always keep spawn-proofing in mind, because especially in Skyblock, where there's no other blocks to summon or spawn hostile mobs, They spawn very, very quick. So be aware. It's kind of nice now that it's nighttime. You can see the lights over there. So I've installed pressure plates in the water streams so that you can see the items move around when the furnace is on. A little bit of animation to your farming setups. Spruce, because I like to build with it. Spruce is a big one. I think that's the favorite of a lot of people. For a good reason. We started this world with acacia trees. But we've put it to a vote, and Death Dealer won, and he voted for Acacia. So we started with Acacia. I wanted to start with Mangrove, but I'm a masochist, so... And I think Joshi wanted to start with Spruce. Free play, and I'm getting content with it until I buy it, because $1 is equal to 18 ZMW. I don't know what ZMW is. It's obviously the currency of your country, but yeah. I mean, fair. Again, I'm not going to be dabbling into your finances at all. I was completely unaware of Trial Minecraft. Oh, I get it now. Trial, because you're, yeah, testing out the game before you buy it. That's actually a pretty good way to do it. Recently, I've been trying to use other blocks more. Yes, I very much suggest doing that, because you will improve in building a lot. If you stick to the same thing, you will just refine that one thing. But getting out of your comfort zone is definitely a good thing to do. Speaking of building, we're gonna finish this tower off. Oop. There we go. And then I'm going to make myself another coffee, because I need one. So you guys get to see some more of my builds in the Be Right Back screen. Yay! Alright, let's get down safely first. This is such a tall thing. I am gonna be struggling to keep this interesting, I think. Is Vaxley a member of the SMP? No, he is not. He's actually very new to the streams, because I haven't seen him before, like you. But I believe he said he was member of what was it? The Leaf SMP? It's another forever type SMP. Yeah, so that's lit up, that's all lit up. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna make myself another coffee. Feel free to take this break to do the same thing. If you're not, please enjoy the builds that I've made. See you in a bit. There we go, we are back. What is bedrock? Oh, Vax's SMP. You know, to each their own. To each their own. Everyone should play the game how they want. Right, let's get this skeleton made, shall we? Oh, I didn't pause the time lapse. That's gonna be an interesting little snippet. I need to dig in how to cut particular points from a flashback recording. You can stitch them together, that's easy enough, but cutting pieces from the middle or something, that should be possible. I believe that was possible with replay anyway. Oh, Vax, is your SMP not bedrock? I'm not following then, in that case. This is another song that I used on the Villager Breeder. Can we see it? Yes, that's the roof of the Villager Breeder over there. One, two, three, four, five, and I think that's the top, yeah, and that's all nice and spawn proof. No fear of redstone below, so here we go. Oh, actually, having the time lapse running might have been a good thing because of the water. You're joining Roblox, you wish me that number of subs? Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by anyway, if you are leaving the stream. Yeah, nice to see a new face, and hope you enjoy my content. Same goes to you, Vax. I really appreciate you trying to check me out. There's a lot of streamers out there, there's a lot of content creators, so it's an honor to be able to entertain some people who choose to stop for me. Right, this is the 3. I think it's a good idea to get a refill on some resin blocks. Yeah, because of the height of this thing, there's a lot of resin being used here. Oh my goodness, that was scary. I mean, I planned all of it. I wasn't scared, you were scared. Okay, let's pause the time lapse now. Or should we wait? No, I'm not waiting for that water. That's gonna take ages to get down. So let's pause the time lapse and we're gonna go grab some resin. Let's get rid of you, and you know what? This can probably go as well at the moment. No, it's not bedrock. If you search Leaf SMP, you probably see a lot of other SMP that is called Leaf SMP. You probably wouldn't find mine since I haven't even published the first episode. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You did say that earlier. It's a bit disorienting now, the Nether for me. I'm not used to it being like this. But look at this, we're zooming. That is the technical term, by the way, zoom. Very technical, you wouldn't understand. And make the turn. Ooh, bit too close there. Ah, this song. This song was used for the Wither Skeleton Farm episode. Now, the next episode on the Forever SMP is going to be that same Wither Skeleton Farm, just the overworld side. And again, I'm sad that I'm not in the other instance, because I would show it if there's any interest for it. But it's a huge area, and all it's gonna be is an AFK killing chamber. I went a little bit overboard with it. But the way I see it is I've never done a proper terraforming project, so this was my first attempt at it. So good practice before we actually do the actual base. Right? Low stakes. I'm not going to be there for very long, so... Not talking about the Leaf, SMP's Java. Alright. I'm not sure what we were talking about then. Anyway. Drinking my coffee through a straw. No. Right, lots of resin. I do want to put some away, just in case we fall. Because I haven't built up a stockpile just yet. So let's just put what we can in here. This stream is really chill and enjoyable. I don't know why a lot of people aren't here. I don't know either. But I appreciate the compliment. Oh boy. Oh, like I said, that just... I think that eliminates 5 years of my life just because of my heart racing. Here's the thing, I've never done one of those parkour maps. I know the spiral one is very popular, but just building in Skyblock, I feel like it prepares you for something like that. Yeah, this song, man. This bit in particular, this is the bit that sold me to this song. It's just the riff and then the vocals in the background. I love it. There's a couple of bangers on here, and I think one or two that caught my attention yesterday that I'm definitely going to use in this episode. This one I've used already, so I don't want to be repeating the same songs too much. So I'm always looking for new songs. Oh, I did not continue the time lapse. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, the music in this playlist is a little bit all over the place, but it's all the songs that I potentially want to use in episodes. So there'll be chill ones, there'll be a bit rougher ones. I don't think anything is too heavy for anyone. Myself, I love heavy music. The heavier the better. But I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so I try and mellow it down a little bit. Oh. Fair while to go. You know, every time you think you're almost there, you look up and you're like, nope. Ah, this is a good example of a chill song. I should remove these out of this playlist because they have vocals in them. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't want any vocals in my YouTube videos. By the way, guys, question for you guys. Where did you find the stream? Did you just stumble on it on the homepage, or did you find it in a Discord? Information like that is very valuable to streamers, so I am quite curious. Oh, this is level... Was it this one? Can't tell. 172. 173. Yes, I'm on the correct level. Right, now we might have redstone. I didn't check for that. Actually, I don't know. This should all just be hoppers and rails, so I think we're safe. The only redstone is within the tower, I believe. That's the redstone. There's some redstone here? No. Just hoppers as well. Redstone below it, though. But that should be covered. Yeah, I think we're safe. Look. Yeah. And I don't know how many nights it's been, so I'm gonna sleep this night away as well for the phantoms. I saw you in the homepage, but I have been subscribed to you for some time. Oh, that's nice to hear. I did think the name was familiar. Did you comment on one of my videos at some point? Yeah, I did think I recognized your name from somewhere. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating. I don't know. And also I remembered you from the LumiB stream. Yes, I do try and join that stream as much as I can, because I enjoy watching her content and her streams. But she streams at an awkward time for me, because normally I'm at work, but I've got 2 weeks off now, so... It was nice. This was actually the first time that I could fully watch one of her streams. Do I need anything? I think I'm... Well, let's grab a little bit more resin. Why not? Why not, eh? We've got it. By the way, Israel bands, if you enjoy great builds and chill streams, maybe, if that's your vibe, and you don't know her, LumiB is definitely a creator to watch. She has an amazing world already, and she only has like a couple of videos made in it, so it's actually insane how efficient and well she's building her world. Like, everything just fits, which is very difficult to do, so very impressive. So I would suggest checking her out. Me too. I usually just coming back from SCL when she streams. SCL? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I mean, I think certain places, whenever they stream, are just better for other people, like for our school. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so similar problem to me. Apparently my videos are perfect timing for people in the United States, but a lot of my views come from places like India as well, which is near you, so that's quite interesting. It could be very easy to get like into a rabbit hole of like studying all of this and trying to optimize and everything, which I've made the conscious decision of not to do anymore. But ultimately I don't think it means much. I think if you just make content that you yourself enjoy, people will see you enjoying yourself, and that is like half the battle. Roblox sucks. Oh, I don't know. I've never played it. I know that you can make other games in that game. Do I have that correctly? Is it like, because you can make other games in games like Fortnite as well? I don't know how it works. I'm an old man, leave me alone. You're just trying to enjoy making a video, not trying to earn from it. Yeah, I mean, if it happens, and that's nice. But even if you do get monetized, LumiB was saying it earlier in her stream as well, and I know a couple of people who are monetized. It's really not a lot that you get from it. So you need to rely on multiple streams of revenue if you wanted to make that your full-time thing. So yeah. This song, Tor, That Takes Me Back, this was made, I think, before the Villager Breather. That was made when I made the first, like, skeleton arm of the base, which are these things. They don't really serve a purpose, they're just, like, something that I can build other things off of, like a guideline, almost. So this one was the first one that I made, so that was this song, I think. Yeah, a lot of bridging in that episode. A lot of chopping down trees with wooden axes. Ugh, I don't enjoy doing that anymore. Death Dealer is in that stage right now. Actually, he should be out of it. He's improved on his mob farm so that he can get easier iron. So that he can get iron tools. And then he's fishing for mending books as well. That's the slow way, if you ask me. We were rushing for villagers so we could get diamond tools. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Right, 72 I think we were. Overshot. Yes, 72. Let's put a light on it. And I am still paranoid. No, we should be good. We should be good. Okay. Hello? My ping is fine. This shape I'm still not 100% on. That might change. I have other shapes in mind that we can use for this. But they're going to be very difficult to translate over there. I see a spawnable space there. That shouldn't be. Hang on. Let's fix that. Oh, I think the playlist ended. That's why it's so quiet. Alright. Let's start again. Oh, damn it. Look, I said that Skyblock makes you practice parkour, not that it would make you good. I am very happy that we finally have resin though. I was scaffolding with slime, which is easy to obtain in Skyblock, but it's a pain to scaffold with. Boom. Do your friends on the SMP rob you? No, but me and specifically Josh, I mean, all of my resources are ready available for anyone who needs them, just if they ask. But Death Dealer chooses not to do that. Me and Josh, we basically use each other's farms, take each other's items. We have an understanding, basically. But that's the advantage of having a close invitation SMP. No one really does that. You said earlier that you didn't like duping, but tree farms sucks without TNT duping now. Yes, so on the Forever SMP, for example, I have a snow farm, and the design for the snow farm uses TNT duping. So I had to adjust it, so I have a storage for TNT. In this mod, however, it's way easier because you, as we've seen earlier, at spawn I have a whole sand farm, which is crazily efficient. And then obviously you can make creeper farms, so that makes TNT in this world a lot easier than in the Forever SMP. But it's how I enjoy playing the game, you know? I don't enjoy TNT duping. I think... I don't know. Especially for something like tree farms, like, I never use tree farms either. I just go to a forest and I chop it down. That's like quite enjoyable for me even, because you can space away, you can put a good song on, good music, you can put a video on, like a film or whatever you enjoy watching, YouTube, and you can just hack away at it. Get into that meditative state where you're just chopping trees down. The only one where that's not enjoyable is mangrove. And yeah, sometimes you need a lot of mangrove. Such a pretty wood, but shame that it's so difficult to get. But there are some things that I do that other people would consider cheating. For example, if I have built something in creative and I'm building it in survival, I'm using Lightmatica, and if it's particularly big, I use easy place mode. Now the one thing that I draw the line at is print mode. So for those of you who don't know, in Lightmatica, easy place mode takes the blocks that you have in your inventory and automatically places it in the world wherever the schematic shows that it needs to be. Print mode is like an upgrade of that. It does an area, and I believe it does an area around the player so that you can just walk around even. I don't 100% know how it works, but it does a whole area of blocks with the click of the button. So that is where I draw the line. I do want to place everything. And that is due to the type of projects that we do. I can actually show you guys, not the next mega build, but the concept for the mega build after that one that I'm planning on the Forever SMP. Let me finish this tower and then I can give you a sneak peek. And we can talk a little bit of how I build. Because I haven't seen many people who use the same techniques as me, so I think it's quite unique. Yeah, I'm planning to make farms for every type of wood and sell them. Ah, so you said that you were on a Forever SMP, right? Shopping systems. This is very interesting. So on the Forever SMP that I'm a part of, we don't have shopping systems. So, for example, I have this big mega build coming up and I need about 700,000 coal blocks, right? So over 500,000 coal blocks. I have a wither skeleton farm, but to get all of those blocks is going to take me ages. So there's 3 other wither skeleton farms on the server. So they give me whatever they want to give me, and even AFK with me if I want them to. And then when a project comes up in the future that I have a lot of resources for example ice, then they are free to take some of my ice. Because if you have to stock a shop in a Forever world, you're forever bound by that shop. And since the diamonds never reset either, yeah, it's just an inflation thing, really. Just like, not to like put criticism on your system, but just something to keep in mind. Maybe you want to implement some rules to mitigate that. Oh, I thought it was going to wash this vermin off of the platform. That's a shame. Let's pause this. Let's sleep the night away. And then I want to show you guys a little sneak peek of one of the mega builds that I'm planning in the future. This is going to be Prismarine farm in the Forever SMP. So not in the Skyblock. This is for the Forever SMP. Let's finish this off. What should we call it? Resin skeleton. Oops. I did not know caps lock was on. Resin skeleton. Let the game handle that. Here we go. Was it design? Was it crab? I think crab. Oh, do a little stretch. This is very, very early stage. But this is going to be my Prismarine farm. So ignore the ones in the background. I'm just experimenting with how to shade this. But there's a frozen ocean with a Prismarine, well, with an ocean monument near me. So what I'm gonna do is have this head poke out of the ice with shards of ice poking out everywhere. Same with the claw. It's gonna have huge chunks of ice coming up as if it's breaking through the ice. And then I'm gonna have it hold something in his claw with like a staircase at the side of his claw maybe. And that's gonna be the storage room for my prismarine farm. And underneath the ocean, underneath the ice will be the ocean monument. It will be hidden inside the claw here. Oop. Is there anyone as annoying as me? I don't know. You tell me. A couple of things I wanted to say about this particular build as well. So again, it's very early stages, so I'm just separating the areas that I want to have a different color scheme. But look at what the eyes are doing. So I've accidentally stumbled on this. This wasn't my intent. So I've made a sphere of glass. And in the background, I think are coal blocks. I like building with coal, you'll see. And then I have just, you know, a simple sphere of sea lanterns. But look at what happens when you're further away. Look at his eye. It looks like he's following you with his eye. Look at that. That is creepy. That's the very big build. Then I thought, no, this is not the big build. The big build is going to be big. This is tiny compared to that. But it could grow bigger if I'm not careful. But yeah, the eyes are so cool. Now, I've stumbled on this idea doing the other build. I was making a rock and I discovered a technique that kind of looked like a lobster claw doing it. So I tried to sculpt a lobster claw with Axiom, and that didn't turn out how I wanted it. So I deleted that world, and then I went to my old style of doing organics. So I sculpt these in Blender, and then I import them into Minecraft. It's just easier for me to see smooth shapes instead of blocks. So that's how I do this, basically. I design everything in Blender, I import it here, and here we are. And now I'm in the game and I'm making changes to the build to fit my needs. So yeah, the eyes, I want to do something with that. It's not going to stay sea lanterns, but it's going to be cool. But anyways, just to show you guys a bit of more decent builds than the Skyblock. Not to say that the Skyblock isn't decent, but you know what I mean. What is the time? Got an hour and 15 left, so yeah, we can definitely finish up the resin skeleton, I feel. Oh, Death Dealer's back. Back on the iron grind. But yeah, I really like the eyes as well. In fact, Vax, you will need more bread first. You will appreciate this, I think, watching Lumi B's streams. Her color palettes are like fairly similar in that area. I want to do something with the crab in the same style. I want a lot of grays, greens, and a little bit of blue. But it's very difficult to find blocks for that, especially blue, because we're so limited on blue blocks. %? Yeah. 2, 3. That's gonna take ages. I'm gonna do it like this, like the old way. There we go. Ooh, I only have 2 stacks left. Hang on. Good thing I checked that now. I think I need to widen my platform. Very excited to see. Well, that is going to be probably next year, to be honest, the crab. the way things are going. I'll be lucky if the other project is going to be finished this year. 221 wooden swords broken so far. broken. You have a lot more swords broken than me, my friend. You even have more swords broken than I have axes broken, wooden axes broken. Oh, that's what I did. So Death is going for iron tools, right? So he improved on his mob farm to get more iron from zombies, so he can get iron tools. I went for my copper farm, for my drowned farm, so I could make copper tools. Over there. You can even see that I was lazy and I just used the bone blocks that I had from killing the skeletons. That whole build is gonna have to be adjusted. I don't want a single ugly build in this world. From me. No stress for anyone else. You totally understand, because it took me 3 months to make the first episode, mainly because I was busy. Yeah, and especially for first episodes as well. You kind of want to find a format that fits. I remember the first episode for this SMP. I thought I had something great at the time, but now I'm looking back at it and I'm like, nah, this is just not... This doesn't feel right. And I've landed on a style that I'm using for both SMPs that feel more me, more genuine. I really enjoy making skits, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Right, almost at 72, which is the level that we want. 1, 2, there we go. And apparently that sea lantern is close enough, but I'm still gonna put this one here because I'm paranoid. That vermin is everywhere. I'm gonna need to make an Arctic fox farm at some point as well, because they're the way to get sweet berries. It's not particularly a goal of mine to get every single block that you can get in vanilla, but it would be nice to have. And from sweet berries, apparently if it gets struck by lightning in this world, it turns into glow berries, so... Could be cool. Could be cool. If you ever get lost, by the way, if you guys ever find yourself playing this mod pack in the future, if you get lost, you can get to the advancements, go to this one, Skyblock, and it sort of guides you through it. Sort of. It doesn't have all of the information. Like, for example, here. Grow a pale oak sapling near an open eye blossom to create a creaking heart. What it doesn't say is that you have to do that in a pale oak garden biome. Ah. That took me a while to figure out. I had a lot of pale oak after that experiment. Oop. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, now we have all of these... Here, it is turning night. Death, are you able to sleep? Because I don't want to be going down, and I don't know if phantoms are going to be an issue for me. Sweet. Cheers, mate. Was that all above or all? No, that's all. Oh yeah, I widened this. So that is this, right? I think so. Let's get rid of the schematic. The shape that I have in that schematic is just a base shape. I'm definitely going to deviate from it. It's just something I quickly threw up just to guide myself a little bit on the vision that I had. Now I can connect up with that one. Making sure that everything is spawn proof. Very, very important, because I don't want to be up here and be blown up by a creeper. There we go. Couple of spawnable spaces there. think this could be a good thumbnail for the next live stream as well. Just like the skeleton of this build. How was this done? Was this just straight or... Yes, it looks like it. Oh yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Can hardly see. Oh, now we're going over, okay. Right, so this section will be counting with raid. I hope you like numbers. Oh, that's so difficult to see. 9, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? If we go straight down, do we align with that last block? No. One more. And then it looks like a 4. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. Yep. 2, and then probably corner that. No. That. I'm willing to bet. From that 2, we have 2 going into a 3, and then meeting up with that. Okay, so I had it wrong. From that 2 going into a 3. Right? Oh no. 3, 2. Ba-ba-da-ba, 3, 2. Oh, corner and then going into a 3. Okay, so 3, 2, corner, then going into a 3. So that sea lantern is wrong. Boom, and then we have the middle. There we go. That's how it is. Got there in the end. We have 3, 2. That one is wrong as well. And then 2. Right, and then 3. Going into our 10 or whatever it is. No. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going into our 10. Yes. Yes. Alright, sorry lads. Sometimes you gotta count, especially when you're working on this scale. You don't want to mess up during the marking out and the planning, because that is detrimental when you get to collecting the resources. Right, and this is just a straight line to the back, and then we've got that sorted, and then we have to think about the top. What are we going to do for the top? Oh, right, I remember now. I had a really good idea for an additional shape sorting this out. So I will need the total blocks, the total height of this. So standing on this, we've got... You know what? I'll take screenshots so I can easily find it again. Now we go down. I'm not doing a time lapse, so I'm not going to be fussed about it. Because the thing is, this is the first of 5 skyscrapers, so I can't spend too much time on this one skyscraper. Usually I go for 20 minutes, 23 minutes, so that gives me a solid couple minutes per skyscraper, basically. And I've already explained a lot with this super smelter, mainly numbers, so we'll be fine on that. And every single skyscraper is going to have different materials, so... or different farms. So I was standing on top of it, And I am right now, so that is my second one. 64. Okay. Let's go to the calculator. Ooh, if that is true, then I don't like that. 108. I like to work in unevens, so... how do we fix that? Hang on. Okay, so we need a stack. So this is 108 blocks. I want it to be 109, so we'll just verify that. How do we verify that? Ooh, that water is still high. I shouldn't have done it there. Boop. This is such a quiet song. I'm gonna skip this one. Now, if we're unlucky, this is gonna be on top of that layer that we just done. Which, in fairness, I haven't really paid attention to that, so that's on me. We'll know in a second. 2, 1. No, so this is... Okay, cool. So this is 109. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So whatever... This is our total height, which means that I want this to be a roof. How do I make that clear to myself? Maybe I'll just do something like this. Because you gotta remember, I'm going to be back after a week of not thinking about anything related to this, so I need to remind myself when I get back. This is also one of the downsides of working with resin. If I was just to punch below me and continuously hold the button, I would just be free falling, because this is insta-break. And then I would die from fall damage, so... You have to be clicking. Be safe. Health and safety. Safety comes first. All that jazz. See? Every now and again I need to remind myself. Okay, cool. You guys can go, because that will just confuse me. Oh. So much vermin down here. I'll lower the splat form today as well if I have time, but I'm not going to do that on stream, I don't think. Not that engaging to watch. Okay, now, can we come up with an idea for the top? Oh! You know, I would visit Death Dealer if he was connected to the Nether. Not to rush you, mate, but come on. No, so I don't... Okay. I don't have an idea for the top of this building, but I did have an idea over here. Maybe by the time you are back. Alright, I'm counting on it. That will be sweet, actually, like logging in and seeing everything changed. That's the biggest part, I think, about being a part of an SMP. You just see all the changes. Big motivator. Okay. Let's make our way... So scary. Maybe we should do this. Hang on. Let's make it a bit safer for ourselves. There we go. We can do this. We have the resin. All of the water streams below are blocked, so we should be fine. Let's do this as well. I don't remember liking this song, but I do like it. Very chill. Sort of fits what we're doing as well. Alright, just to make it symmetrical to the other side, let's just pop around the corner and connect up with the side. There we go. Right, now we have a little bit of breathing space. Yes, I had the idea. How do I want to do this? So I want to continue this to this height. Yeah, because I don't want it to fully meet up with the front. I like to use Minecraft music in my videos as much as possible. Yeah, a lot of people go for that these days. I find there's just a finite amount of songs, so every episode just keeps sounding the same, if you know what I mean. Not hating on it. Love the Minecraft music. But something to keep in mind is when people binge watch your playlists later down the line. And let's say you have 50 episodes and every episode uses a variation of 12 songs. Know what I mean? Something to think about, something to consider. Right, so I want to bring this forward. Yes, and I want to do this. Yes, yes, yes. Hang on. Or do I want to go... I think I do. I know I'm not making much sense. If that's the middle, then I have... Okay, if this is the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 7, 14, 15. 15, 15, 15. Yeah, if I can get this idea solidified, then it would be great. I am reading chat. I mean, I'm noticing chat. I'm not reading it just now. Be patient. 15. Which means 2, 3, and then corner. Right. There's a lot of music in the Minecraft playlist. I will try my best to mix them. And other songs too. Alright, fair enough. fair enough. So we have 2, which was this one, 2, and then 3, corner, 3, and then 2, which doesn't align. So something went wrong somewhere. Oh, I know what went wrong. 2, yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is 7, but then we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, that's where the thing is. 9, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Without that point is 18. So 19, 3, 3, and then an M, for lack of a better term. Okay, so that changes this up. 3, 3, and then you see the M, huh? 3, oop, 3, still not matching up. But what if I do this? Oh, not that. That could work. And then I want to go up by... So this one was the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With that is 8, so 9. Figuring this out is going to be the tricky bit. Okay, let me just finish this shape and then I'll try and explain what's in my head, because it's quite difficult being in my head. 2, 3, and then we have the 1, 2, 3 again, going into a 4 and then meeting up with this. Okay. Yeah, let's trust the process. Oh, that made this spawn-proof as well. Right, so we have this shape. What I want to do, so keep in mind this whole tube is going to be a glass tube, right? I'm going to come down a little bit from the top, like I've done with this. And then from that point and this raised point, I want to have a curve going up. Like that. Exposing the glass tube. Yeah, like that. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but we'll try. We'll try. We've got a bit more time. Maybe we can oh. See, that's what I don't want you to do. And now I'm out of water. Should have placed it on the ground. By the way, is this still smelting? It looks like it. Hey, stop laughing. I see you in chat. That was totally planned. See, we're getting through it. We're getting through glass pretty quick. I think that was, like, not 18 stacks. Well, all of this. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, if I tower here, it won't freeze. There we go. Definitely need a way up here. So maybe we can sort that out up top as well. And in fact, I know the perfect place. By the way, Death, is the view changing for you? At your base? We have a mod that when we're both online and he's loading the chunks around him and I'm loading mine, that we can see that for other players. Yes, it is. So during this stream, if he was to look over at my place, he would have seen this tower being built. Oh, he slept. I missed that. There we go. Can we make it in one breath? Or do we need respiration? No, we can make it just about. Right, don't freeze on me now. Let's put a sea lantern here, and then it shouldn't freeze, and then we can just go like that. I do want to clean up the bottom, though. I have a particular way I want these water streams to behave, if they're going to be there for longer. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of damage before getting up there, but it's fine. It's fine. We are sturdy. We can... I didn't realize the bubbles actually made a sound when they went down. Okay, so... how do I want to replicate that shape up here? So I have the 3 going into that corner and then the end of the other 3. So the end of the other 3 is here. So we have 3, 3, and then the M, yeah. 3, 3, M. Going into the 3. And then another 3. And what do we do then? Music's gone. What's happening? Oh, there he is. Oh, this is that song that makes it sound like I'm up to no good. Yeah, so after the M we got 3 and then 4 and 4 again. That water is still doing its thing. I went up by 9, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 in total, yeah. So 8 lower than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. This is 3, and then we have 3 again, and then we should be in the middle. No. Oh no, that was 3 in total. I will do an impromptu be right back, because I think my cat is being naughty downstairs. Oh, GG death, GG, 31 iron, finally. Yes, I'll be right back, see you in a bit. Yeah, I think I can just sense these things now as a cat owner. He had another mouse. And I tried to grab the mouse, and he runs away with it, because he knows that I'll take it from him. Because I don't want mice running in the house, Winston. Okay. Should I replicate the shape of the glass here as well, just to make it a bit clearer on myself? I think I should. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then this one connects up with the side. What color is it, cat? He's a grey tabby. And apparently, I didn't know this, but the internet says that they are great hunters. Because the cat we had before him, and luckily he still got to meet him, was a ginger cat, and they are very bossy, apparently. If you can believe the internet for such things. Which, so far, 2 for 2. Maybe a bit of a sad story, but in my single player world, I've seen the slide earlier in the Be Right Back screen. There was a statue of a cat running towards a Valkyrie. That was my tribute to the very first cat that I ever owned. His name was Loki, and sadly he got hit by a car when I was on holiday, and yeah, he passed away. Very sad. He was only like 1.5 years. I still miss him, but I love Winston as well, so Winston is my current cat. But he will forever be remembered in that world, and I do plan on building that very same tribute on the Forever SMP, so that it will stay up forever. Right, so now I have this. I like it. And then I'll finish this curve first, which is going to be the difficulty. That's going to be very tricky. Very sorry about your cat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It has been a couple of years now, so I've made peace with it. But it's always, yeah, it's always in the back of your mind, especially when you're about to leave for a holiday again. But again, I didn't want to put a negative note on the stream. Just a little backstory for one of the builds that I've done, basically. Oh no. Oh. Now that's ruined. Now I'm gonna have to wait for that. Ugh. I could have towered up. How am I going to get this shape without using Axiom? I could do it in Axiom. I could connect these 2 points, put 2 extension points here and put a Bezier curve, and then it will just naturally have that line. But I don't want to be taking a schematic, going to creative right now. I'm in the groove of doing survival. Suppose we could replicate this on the other side. Whoop. If we don't fall. Very scary. Alright. 1, 2... Oh no, this one. Hang on. Oh no, it is this one. Okay. 3, 3, and then the M. That's the M. 3, 4, and then meeting up with the side. Yeah, there we go. And we can do it up here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking we can finish off this top little shape here. Maybe do a little bit of a recap of what we've done this stream. And then I think it'll be nice to close the stream. We've made a lot of progress here. But I do have a couple of bits to finish before I go on holiday. Which I would like to get done sooner rather than later. And then maybe if I got some extra time I can still hop on here and do some resource collecting. We do have to wait for this to go by though. So Death, can you sleep at the moment? Per chance. All of this will be the same roof, basically. So I don't have to worry about what's glass and what's not, because the glass will stop here. Nice, my coffee is still warm. I think Death is probably AFK. Did he say anything? No. Oh, he's probably busy enchanting. There we go. Okay, now we can place the water. And this is the type of water stream that I usually do. Just nice and clean, it doesn't mess anything up downstairs. Yeah, there we go. Nice little pocket there for it to fall into. Very difficult to explain what I'm thinking with these shapes as well. But hopefully all of that will become clear in the near future. I mean, again, when I come back from holiday, I'm still going to have a lot of time to be working on this project, so we'll be able to suss this out and then copy it for the other skyscrapers. Nice. So what are we up to with fuel? Okay. Because we have been smelting, obviously it's going very slower. But in the time away, Joshi is going to put some bots here for me so that this can keep filling up. So I'm expecting at least this one to be filling up when I get back. Josh, holding you responsible. But anyway, we have such progress in this episode, stream as well. We have got the skeleton sort of sussed out. The only thing that I need to get a clear image for is the top, this shape on the side, or back rather, and then finalize this shape at the bottom, because I'm not 100% sure I want it like this. Anyways, it looks nice at the very least. When I make a thumbnail of it, it's going to be very fun deleting the sky in between all these lines. Nothing changed at Death Dealers, it doesn't look like. And we have nice music. Oh, cheers. This one is Out of Control by POW. All of this music is on Epidemic Sound. Highly recommend that site. But yeah, we have finished all of the bridges in the Nether as well, which is really nice. Really quick and fast to run around everywhere. Yeah, awesome. And it looks like me as well, because look, have a look at Joshi's area. I mean, I'm not saying that this doesn't look nice. In hindsight, it looks like that was what I was saying, but his looks like his area, mine looks like mine area. Jesus. Watch me being rude all of a sudden. Anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed this stream. We got a lot done. We got a lot of resources gathered, spent, all of that good stuff. Nether travel has sped up again. So now we're just flying through this this world. Looks cool as well. It's not the finalized version. But anyways, really appreciate everyone who stopped by, even if it was just to say hi. Two new faces here. Thank you very much for keep the conversation going. It does make the time fly as well. So yeah, I hope to see you guys around for the next streams, which will be in the future. Hang on, I don't want to be saying dates that are not true. Let me just pull up my calendar. So I am leaving tomorrow, and then next week, Wednesday, I am arriving back. So I might take a bit of a rest day on that Thursday, but I still have time off until the week after Monday, the 31st. So you bet your ass that there's going to be streams that week. So maybe the 27th, definitely the 28th. But anyways, I'll be sure to put a post on YouTube or something. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye.